What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm bringing you guys an absolutely amazing rental team made exclusively for Series 6 ranked VGC 2020 battles. This team is going to use a super common core of Arcanine Grimmsnarl, but we're going to be adding a Corviknight, we're going to be adding a Dracovish, which has a pretty unique item, a Trevenant, a power flex pick that is back on top, and last but not least, a Chansey. Now, a lot of people think Chansey minimized, that's such a stupid strategy. I hate timer stallers, I hate evasion stallers. Just hear me out here. With the addition of the Series 6 rules and a lot of the Pokemon becoming banned, like Dragapult, like Cinderace, like Porygon, that opens the meta up for a lot of Pokemon who had hard times against them to come back. So Pokemon like Trevenant becomes so much better. There's no more Cinderace, there's no more Dragapult, there's no more a lot of stuff, there's no more Tyrantars. Like, Trevenant is in a really good spot right now, especially on this team. And then it opens up Chansey to actually be used. We're going to be using Chansey similar to the way you would use a Porygon too. We have the normal type with Eviolite, we have the Ally Switch, we have the Soft Boiled, but the Minimized Ally Switch is a super cool combo. We also have the Seismic Toss Egg Move on Chansey to be able to, like, always deal percent damage. I think deals 50 HP every single turn because we're all set to level 50. So it's a 2 to 3 to 4 shot on most Pokemon. And also note that our team has the Healer Chansey, which is so nice. They can't Toxic Stall our teammates, they can't Will-O-Wisp us, they can't Thunder Wave us. I think this team is a super bulky team, and once you guys get to Master Ball, this is a team I would recommend using because this is going to let you get a really good understanding of the meta. What this team likes to do is scout your opponent's team, from there wait out their Dynamax, because you definitely can with this team, and then after that, once you wait out their Dynamax, they kind of just run out of steam, and that's where you thrive. We have the bulky Corviknight, we have the Chansey. I really like this Dracovish set as well with Protect Mystic Water. A lot of the times people like to run that Scarf Dracovish. This Mystic Water Dracovish gives a 1.2 boost to all water attacks, but also has the ability to protect if need be. So you can go like Dracovish Trevenant, then you your Dracovish turn 1, you go Protect TR, and then you start setting up those big KOs with a Mystic Water boosted Dracovish. Also has the ability of the G-Max Grimmsnarl in case you have a bad matchup against Ghost types, which, you know, those are the only Pokemon that Chansey can't actually wall out. So hopefully you guys like this team. Try it out for yourself. Answer the question, and that is, what do you think of Chansey in the VGC 2020 meta? Let me know what you think about this team. Let's get right on into the games. We got a few long ones to get to, I'm sure. Here we go. Alright, we're still hanging in the top 1,000 of the ranked Master Ball tier. Hopefully this team does pretty good. I would say that with Dragapult leaving the meta, Dusclops coming back into popularity, it looks like the only Ghost type we're probably going to be having to fight is Dusclops, which our Chansey can't really hit, but then, like, the Dusclops probably also can't hit our Chansey, and, you know, we have those big recovery moves. We probably have more PP than the Dusclops does, so if it has to go to a PP war, or has to even go to time, Chansey has a much higher health pool, which will really help us out in that situation. So let's actually, even if we do see Dusclops, not be afraid to go against them. So our first game, we can hit every single one of those Pokemon with the absolutely massive Seismic Toss. We have a little bit of Grimmsnarl Arcanine versus Grimmsnarl Arcanine. I think that this matchup can actually go kind of well. The Dracovish is pseudo-checked by the Gastrodon here, but the Gastrodon is checked by our Trevenant, so we just have to play this really smart. I do think that Corviknight's really good here. I think Chansey is a great mon here as well, just depending on how we do want to play this. I'm curious if I actually want to get Trick Room up relatively soon. I kind of want to lead like Trevenant Grimmsnarl, as weird as that sounds. Just because I feel like I can get away with a screen and then a Leech Seed if I really wanted it. I could also think about going Dracovish, but I think I might do that in the back. Corviknight's also pretty nice too, if I wanted to focus on going like Grim Corv. I guess I could actually go like Trevenant Corv with the ability to switch in a couple things. We still have to bring the Chansey, and then I guess we don't really need the Arcanine. We're leading with double Fire Weak though right off the bat, but if I set the Seeds up on the first turn when he's playing defensive and going after the Corviknight, I think I can get away with something. So I think we'll try that. We also have two really solid switch-ins against that Arcanine as well. So let's actually see. I think their team, this game could definitely go to time, so I have to pick my moves really fast. They're playing a super bulky core. I think that's actually the team that top cut the women's tournament that was sometime last week. So really cool team. I think that team was like Raichu, dual screens, like Braviary, Redirection. Not dual, yeah, dual screens with Arcanine Grim. Yep, Arcanine Braviary. Alright, so that's actually pretty bad, because they can go right after my Trevenant with the Braviary, and they can go, you know, hard into my Corviknight with that, we're going to mount that back, so that's actually really good. Actually, this is going to be one of the few times you're going to see me run a Mirror Armor Corviknight. I think this is just one of the few scenarios where it's pretty okay. We're just going to switch to Chansey in here, and I do think I need to take the time here to just start building up defense boost on our Chansey. And I think one of the things people sleep on about Chansey is that it gets, like, once you can pass defense boost to a Pokemon that's already that defensive oriented, people think Chansey's defense is really, really low. I think it's only like a base 5, but the Eevee gives it a 1.5. But like once you start giving like multiple defense boosts to that low defense, the high HP, the Eevee, they take over and they just make this Pokemon so bulky. You know they're going to be going all in on that Braviary. I'm really surprised to see a Braviary lead. I'm pretty sure they have Gastrodon in the back. But I guess I should have just led with like screens, because like we would have been able to just wait them out. That's kind of what this team does. Like it sees your Dynamax and it has potential to like wait it out if you need to. But let's see what he's going for. These Arcanine's intimidated, so he'd have to be like a special attacker to have any real impact in this matchup. And we'll see. I think Chansey's a Pokemon that can make miracles happen. You can definitely make the miracles happen. He might even just go for like a Will-O-Wisp or something out of our Corviknight. So we'll see. I think we have a Lemberry on our Corviknight. I think we might have leftovers, but our Chansey has the healer ability as well. So that's pretty important for the long game that we're trying to play with this team. So let's see. Survey says Heat Whip, so it is going to be special. Unfort, but Corviknight can take that out, and Chansey doesn't really care. And the Max Nuck, he actually read that? Oh, Max Nuck the Corviknight. I was going to be like, what? I thought he was Max Nuck my Chansey. I was like, what? I'm not even streaming. Ain't no snipe about it, you know? Ignore the Trevenant. What if I just went for, like, a Trick Room? It's fine. So defense boost is going to really, really counteract that Braviary starting to get set. Actually deals significant damage over there, too. That's pretty nice. Let's see how I want to handle this. There's a leftovers. Okay, I'm happy to fight. I'm happy to see leftovers right here, because, like I said, he's not going to go for the Will-O-Wisp right now. And he might now that he sees that I'm leftovers, but I think I'm in a decent spot. I actually think I just want to ally switch here. As weird as that sounds. I think I want to ally switch. And I'm going to just continue to Steel Spike this Braviary. And on the last turn, I might be able to like sneak in a Seismic Toss or something. So ally switch. You know, the best move in the game. A lot of people don't actually think about Chansey as a main ally switch user. So there's a Heat Wave again. Totally hit whatever it wants. It's going to miss on the Chansey. I'll take those. And it's going to do significant chip damage to the Corviknight. But like this Max Knuckle shouldn't be doing a ton. There's the Knuckle. And then like next turn they're going to go after the Chansey with a third like Max Knuckle, right? And I think that's the turn that like we want to probably switch out to Trevenant, because if we just lose the Chansey, that's pretty not great, right? But we can just switch out there. We might even just Max Guard with the Corv. And then from there, I'm curious if Body Press at +2 defense can take out that Braviary outside of Max. I think that it can, but we'll see. And it sucks to have to switch a Trevenant in on that Arcanine, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I do not think that. So we're going to Max Guard here. I just don't want to eat any more Heat Waves, actually. And we're going to switch Trevenant in here. I mean, Chansey can technically eat that, I think. Do I really want to go for just the Minimize here? This is their last turn of Max. I'll go for the Minimize, I think. I think they might read me a little bit. And since I'm Max Guard with the Corviknight, I think they might just nuke the Corviknight slot. Because I would play on the ally switch too. Will-O-Wisp, you would take those? That's a big block right there. That's absolutely massive. Max Nuck, survey says. Oh my goodness. And we just stole a Minimize. I think Chansey could have ate it. Max Nuck is not stabbed. And it's weaker than a superpower or close combat. So like, we're in a pretty good spot. I got my leftovers ticking. I got my ally switch rocking. Chansey's at a +2 defense. And that guy is going, he's getting low. And you know what we're about to do? We're about to go for another Minimize. You guys be thinking like, Minimize, that's so toxic. That's a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. We're going to actually try and Roost here. I think that Roost is probably the best way to play this one. I'm just going to go for another Minimize. He really doesn't have that much he can do against a Chansey, I don't think. He can go for a Heat Wave all he wants. But it's going to miss on the Chansey. Chansey's dancing shoes on today right now. You can totally KO the Corviknight. I'd like to get a Roost off, but it's not the end of the world. And he's going to miss on the Chansey. And now we have the Roost off, and we get the absolutely massive Minimize. Absolutely massive Minimize. It's that good stuff. So Chansey's sitting on max evasion right now, because it's a Rose. Sorry, we're not max evasion yet. It's not a +3. That'd be dope. That'd be crazy. It's drastic, right? I think that's how that one works. We are going to take this time to go for a body press on the Graveyard. I think that will KO. And I think I'm going to ally switch it this turn. I don't know if I want to eat that like Heat Wave plus superpower though. I'll just go for the last minimize, I think. Yeah, the last minimize, because he's out of moves that can hit me. And I just got to make sure I don't take a super long time with my turns. Goes for another Wisp. But remember, we do have Healer on our Chansey, so that is really, really nice here. I think Healer Chansey is like super good. And another miss. Did we take those? He's actually running out of Knucks. So he's used 5. He's used 5 Knuckles already. I'd love to heal my Corviknight right here. That'd be super cool. I don't remember the exact, I think it's like 30%. Is it 30% or 50? There's a percent chance to heal your teammate, but we'll see. I'm probably just gonna use Roost until it's over. Roost. I wonder if Seismitoss will KO that Braviary. I think it will. I'll go for it. Heat Wave. Like, he's almost out of superpower or close combats. He might actually be out if he's not PP maxed. Alright, he is. Oh, he actually gets a hit! But look how much damage that doesn't do. That doesn't do any damage. Chansey's the thickest thing. It's that big stat drop. Not going to come into a play with the Seismic Toss, but like I still think we're in a great spot. And I'd love to heal my Corviknight sometime soon. I'd love that. Look at that big heal on the Corviknight. You might think that pressure might be a little bit of a better ability here, but I do like the mirror armor because it makes so the Corviknight's still in a really good spot. Taking out the Braviary, that thing was set to carry. It was at big, that's a +2. And we're in a pretty good spot, I think. I think we are in a pretty good spot. Our Chansey's sitting on max evasion. Our Corviknight's sitting at full health, just waiting to be healed. I'm actually going to look up Healer as an ability. I want to see how much damage this thing can Healer. Alright. Pokemon. He's taking that big timer. Alright. Healer. May heal. Give me the percent chance, Chiefs. 30%. Okay, cool. Alright, 30%. Alright, I guess the best thing to do here would probably just be to start bulk upping, I think. Because I don't really need to do that much. And I might as well just go for a soft boiled here. Because I am at about half. Heat Wave, go for it. He's going to miss on Chansey. This Chansey, man, is so crazy moving right now. Is that a crit? Not just how much that does. Alright, so we just started to get this Arcanine off the board. Arcanine is sitting pretty at +2 attack. Or sorry, +1 he got intimidated. Not that it really matters in this matchup, but we'll see what the Gastro's going to do. He might actually be Earth powering my Corviknight next turn, so I have to be able to watch out for that. Earth Power into... Oh, he actually hit me. Wow. No special D-drops, please. And can I please, like, maybe sometime soon get what we in the biz like to call a healer proc? Like, what? What are these healer procs? Chansey, like, you are healer, right? Like, let me just check this out. Healer, sometimes, sometimes never lucky. We're actually going to Roost and Ally Switch here. And the reason we're going to Ally Switch is because I need to Roost and get away from an Earth Power. But I think Chansey's doing pretty good. I don't think he can ever kill it, right? I don't think he can ever really kill it. And if Corviknight, if he ever misses on like Corviknight with a Heat Wave, like we're just in such a good spot. There's the Roost. He might actually just be Earth Powering that Chansey slot. That'd be so raw. He should just be Scalding the Corviknight though. Let's be realistic. Yawn. No way. Alright, so let's actually see. Can I please get a healer proc so I can just go all in on that Arcanine with the body press? That'd be great. Never lucky, yo. That's what we in the biz like to call never lucky. Might as well start attacking. What do we have in the back? We have Trevenant and Dracovish. All really good picks. I might as well just keep roosting though. And just have, wait until my healer proc. And then I'll attack. There's no reason to go for like a body press right now. Absolutely none. Might as well just continue to roost this one out. And we'll see. It might be, I don't know how much I don't know how much investment that Arcanine has in HP, right? I think it should be a 4-shot, maybe 5 if I'm unlucky. Looks to be the 5, and he probably is holding a berry. He's going for the Scald there, reading the stay in. That's fine. Please get a healer proc. Lefties are going to counteract the burn. I would say though that there's the healer. I would say that things are still in my favor because he's already down him on. That's like the big thing. He's already down a Pokemon. And he can go for the Will-O-Wisp, but now he sees like the not effectiveness coming into play. He sees that there's like, why even go for that? He's just gonna go for the Heat Wave. Please don't burn my Corviknight or crit my Corviknight. Just let my Corviknight chill and give him the big body press. That's right. Big BP at that's a +2 defense. It's gonna do a lot. See if we're proccing a berry here. Yep. And it's gonna make it so next turn we are gonna be able to go for probably, it's like 2 more seismic toss. Was that a wiki? That's so unfortunate. Like a pinch berry as a 33% heal. So still need a little bit more damage. It's probably gonna be scalding the Corviknight. I'm not gonna leave my Corviknight in because it'll start a Heat Wave. Oh, and he burned me again! Yo, this guy's crazy. But we do need to switch Corviknight out because Corviknight can still be a little bit useful versus that Gastrodon. We can just come in and roost away and wait a little bit. So we're just gonna come in with Dracovish, I think. So we're gonna go for the Seismic Toss. Note that it's really important to PP max your Seismic Tosses. All the moves in your Chansey is actually really important to max. And I just think that the healer is so nice because I can always let my teammate get hit with the status move and just not really care. It takes a while to get that healer proc, but when it pops, it's so good. And you're never hitting that Chansey, bro. You're never gonna hit it. Like that, like the meta is too bulky to deal with a Chansey right now. It's like way better than Porygon 2 ever was. So it's gonna be next turn, right? Oh, we actually got it that turn. We take those. Seismic Toss, busted. Yawn, go for it. You actually hit the yawn. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, what is your last mon? Your last yawn. Let's see. What do you guys think it's gonna be? I was gonna say it's not Grim. Oh, we have a Trevenant. Yeah, I'll just switch that in. Might as well just stay in. I think I might as well just go for a soft boiled here. I mean, I could ally switch, but I think I'm just gonna switch in the Trevenant. Because, like, he can't do anything against it. He can't Rage Powder it, he can't Spore it. And we'll see. I think he's in a pretty good spot, though, I'm sure. He might even be protecting. Yeah, he's probably protecting moves to block the Psychic Fangs, and he's going to go for a Yawn on this Trevenant slot, which is completely fine. Like, it really does not matter. We do want to go after the Amoonguss, kind of, with the Chansey, though, just because that's the one, like, it can Pollen Puff the Gastron. Gastron has Recover. We do want to take our time to go after the Amoonguss slot. Oh, really? He's really trying to scald me. That would actually be bad. You don't want to burn it. Oh, my gosh, that's so annoying. This guy's playing the long game. I mean, with a team like that, Gastro, Amoonguss, like Arcanine, super ready for the long game. Chansey's going to fall asleep. It's not really that big of a deal. Can't wake up this turn, so it doesn't really matter what move we use. We do just want to go for a Leech Seed, though, on the Gastro. We would have went for a Horn Leech if we didn't get burned. But it's okay. I wonder if he's going to try and Clear Smog my Chansey, which is completely fair with the Amoonguss. I think he should have brought that out, like, way earlier. And I still don't think, like, that board can beat a Chansey. Sludge Bomb, yeah, that's just not it. Just not it, Chief. Healer. Oh, I'll take that. Give me that value. Yeah, we're actually just going to nuke the Gastro then if that's how he's going to play it. I want my Trevenant to go up to full. I think Horn Leech actually KOs, but, like, maybe not. She's going to get the one-turn wake up. Yo, Seismic Toss coming in from downtown, getting that big damage on that Gastro. And Survey says, can we just one-shot you, Chief? That big Horn Leech. Trevenant, the best Pokemon you've ever seen in your life. Is that a 4-stock against a team that I think this is the team that won the tournament. The rental team. We're in ranked. We're in, like, top 1,000. Like, if you guys want a bulky team that just tells your opponent no, like, we literally led double Fire Weak against an AoE spamming Arcanine, right? We led a double Fire Weak lead. That's so crazy. And we were just like, we win. There's nothing you can do about it. This team is just absolutely busted. Oh, wow, that's a cool team. Is that the team that we made? Is that my Copper team? That's my Copper. That's my team. I made that. I'm like, that's such a cool team. And I'm like, wait, I made that. That's my own rental code. Okay, that's cool. I'm trying to remember. It's the Weakness Policy Copper, Bulldoze Dracovish, the double set. That melodic set might have Bulldoze too. And then the bulky Lax with the Dusclops. So how do we want to beat this? It's a Scarf Dracovish too. So like we can play around that. I think Grim's pretty decent lead against a lot of these. Grim's pretty good. We have to deal with the melodic somehow. I think that Chansey's also pretty nice if we play it correctly. So like I think we can get away with going like Grim Chansey. I think you just want to go all in on that Chansey. But let's see, because like we can put up Reflex to like kind of wait out anything they're really going for, and he'd have to Psychic Fangs. If he uses Psychic Fangs, he's not using Vicious Friend. I also really like Trevenant versus like Lax, and especially the Dusk Cops and things like that. They're also really nice together. Pretty good switch in for a lot of those mons as well too. Like if they lead Dracovish, I don't want to deal with it. I can just switch the Trevenant in. And then I think I need one mon to like hard carry me to victory, and that's probably going to be Corviknight. Because Corviknight just has a great matchup versus Copper, great matchup versus Lax, and great matchup versus most of those mons. I think Corviknight has a really, really good matchup versus Dusclops and Lax, so we're in a really good spot here. It's crazy, people are using my teams. People are using my teams on the ranked ladder. Thank you guys for using my teams, I appreciate it. Let's see if the student can surpass the master. They might be able to. That's a pretty good team. I'm about to go look at my own video because I don't remember what those sets were. Dusclops. Really surprised to still see the Dusclops here. Very surprised. I will totally let you go for that absolutely massive Velodrome. That's yours. I don't even want it. Like, I don't. Let's actually think about what I do want, though. I think I do want the Reflect. I might even want to just foul play the Lax right off the bat just to do good damage. But I think I want the Reflect. I could also go for a Thunder Wave if I thought that was important. I think I will pop the first Minimize to force him into a, what we in the biz like to call a not great situation. If this was an unnerved Corviknight, I would switch it in, but it's not an unnerved Corviknight. I think with the Reflect, I think we'll be in a pretty decent spot. And he's probably just going to go Trick Room Velodrome, which is completely fine. So let's actually see, though. No maxing, no out. I don't think I have Ally Switch in that Dusclops. There's the Velodrome, I'll take that. And this foul play is going to do a lot. Like, quite a bit. Like, quite a bit of a lot. Yo, shoutouts to me for correctly EV trading my Snorlax too so that you can eat your berry. That's right. Whenever I should make rental teams, I should make it so the Snorlax isn't made correctly so you don't proc your berry. That'd be the real play. Alright, so the question here is, like, who's he going after? Are you going after the Chansey? Are you just going to let me foul play that Lax? Or are you going after the or after the Grimmsnarl and just going to ignore the Chansey? Like, do I really just do this? Do I just max my Chansey? I don't really have to max anything. I actually think I can just soft-boiled through it because I have the Reflect up. I'll try it. I think I can soft-boiled through it. I think he's going to go for the Replenish. I could have also switched out the Chansey for Trevenant to bait him, but I want to see if I can actually do this. And he should just be hitting a Grimmsnarl, I think. I think you should just be hitting a Grimmsnarl. But we'll see. We will indeed see. If anything, he'll go after the Grimmsnarl next turn if I do it like this. And I have a Reflect up. And I know that Lax, it has Velodrome, but it's not the fastest thing in the world. Sorry, it's not the strongest thing. Nightshade? Alright, I think he's going after the Grimm. Which is correct, I think. I think go after the Grimm in this situation. Oh, he had the Chansey. Awesome. Chansey thick. Yo, that's perfect. Perfect. And you know what? My Snorlax never get their berry back, ever. We never get berries back, ever. So, like, that's right. That is correct. Damage. It's a lot, by the way. Alright, so next turn, he's going to go after that Grimm for sure. For sure. 4 score and 7 years ago, he's like, I got to get that thing off the board. And I'm like, do you though? Yeah, I think I'm just going to hard switch in the Trevenant. And go for another soft boil. Yeah. Because that Dusclops doesn't really do anything. You could totally go for a, what is that move? You could totally go for a Nightshade onto my Grimm. But, like, we'll see what happens here. If you want to hit the Chansey here, good looking out. Nightshade, yep. I guess he is hitting the Chansey still. He really doesn't like Chansey. Wise choice. Yeah, he still hit it. He was going to just let me KO his Lax. He was just going to let me KO it with that Grimmsnarl. And he ate his berry, of course. I should have just switched the Chansey out for the damn Trevenant. What is up with people? It's so greedy. It's okay. He only has 1 turn max left. And he only has a few more turns of Trick Room left. I could send out the Grimm and hard switch in for Corviknight, and I won't die. Or I could just send out my Corviknight and max guard it. I guess this and that turn, he would just go after the Trevenant this turn, huh? That means we just switch the Grim in to block the Max Darkness. And I think we actually go for a Steel Spike into the Lax. Yeah. We want to start getting our defense boosts up. Sucks we lost our Chansey because that's our big healer mon down too. But I think we can make this. We can still make this work because Grim's going to still be a really, really good mon for the remainder of the matchup. He's not going to be replenishing my Corviknight. So we just got to start getting a little bit thick. This is his last turn max. Nightshade does decent damage to Corviknight, but yeah, we'll see. I always think it's funny. People make such weird plays when they're playing against me, and you know that this person knows he's playing against me because he's using my rental team. That's one thing about, like, you guys don't actually ever think about it. Like, whenever most people have to play games, they have to play a straight up game, but like streamers and like content creators don't ever get to play like a straight up game. It never works like that because everyone always feels like their backs balls to the wall and they gotta make the balls deep plays because they're gonna be playing on like on stream or something. It just makes the games a lot harder to play. Alright, so he only got one berry back. And we get a mirror armor proc that we don't really need. But we get a steel spike to get that defense boost. Remember, there still is a reflect up. I need to go for like 3 of these. I need to get that freaking Dusclops off the board too. I have no clue how that's gonna happen yet. Because like, I actually think I should paralyze my Corviknight with my Grim. But he didn't proc my berry that turn. How many turns left on Trick Room? 1. Last turn of Trick Room. Is it worth giving a Nuck there? I think I just need more defense boosts. He's gonna get the burn this turn. I guess I kind of just let him burn my Corviknight then. Which sucks, right? But like, I still think I'll be okay. Yep. Well, I have a Lumberry, so I'll be fine like this turn. But like, kind of have to let it happen. So I won't do anything against Trevenant. Decent damage to the Lax. Oh wait, did he already burn me? I wasn't paying attention to that. I thought he missed Will-O-Wisp last turn. I thought he missed Will-O-Wisp last turn. Fuck, I should have done that. No, I'm okay with this. It sucks that I'm like burnt, but like I still think I can go to a scenario where like I go infinite. Alright, so Trick Room is now gone. I think you actually like Horn Leech this Lax and Nuck it, but like I think I can get away with Steel Spiking and Horn Leeching it. You can totally go for the Will-O-Wisp there too. We're just gonna have to use Leech Seed to win this game. We just gotta get the Lax off the board. And we need all the defense boosts we can actually get right now. It's super important to get defense boosts right now. Because like his last mons are like Copper, Dracovish, stuff like that. So please go away. Cool. Body Press is still gonna do a lot to a lot of things. And that Dusclops shouldn't be able to grind out our Trevenant. Shouldn't. Trick Room's completely fine. Don't think that Trick Room's a sauce here. He can come with a Copper and go for a Bulldoze. But like, that's also fine. Don't think he actually has a good way of dealing with Trevenant anymore. Like, that was it. And his Maxmon's already down. We'll see. The Dracovish is still pretty good, but it's not that great. We still have Grim in the back. Melodic. Yeah, it's not the best mon here. I think Melodic's still really good. It's just that, like, we are kind of set on this Corviknight. As set as we're going to get, right? We have some big defense boosts. I think we're going to Leech Seed the Melodic first because it's a Pokemon that gives more return. And I guess I can just keep Bulk Upping. Don't really want to Iron Head anything just yet. I guess I could Roost this first turn. No, I think I'll go for 1 Bulk Up just to scout the waters. Nightshade. I think he's going after the... He's going after the Trevenant. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Right out of berry range, never lucky. Awesome. At least we get our Horn, or at least we get our Leech Seed off. It's good. Bulk Up. Now let's see what the Melodic's doing. I don't even remember this Melodic set like at all. I don't know what it's gonna do. Is it gonna Dragon Tail me? I don't remember. Ice Beam, right? That's fine. I think we need it. Yep. Cool, no freeze either. So Citrus up. And remember, we have Harvest on this guy, so we can get multiple berries back. And we have the Leech Seed ticking. It's like really, really nice. Super nice. Corviknight's going even stronger. And even though we are burned, we can still actually outscale this Dusclops, I feel. Look at that big health. I wish my Chansey was here, though. So we protect this turn. And I guess I continue, just bulk up, wait out the TR a little bit. You can totally switch your Melodic out. Or not. Just let me get more health, that's fine. A lot of people don't ever expect, you actually need Protect on Harvest Mons. Kind of need the Protect on Harvest Mons just because you want to be able to, you know, fish for more harvest turns. If you don't get the harvest turn, you're big sad. There's a Dragon Tail. Yep. Hey, that sucks. I had a lot of boost on that thing. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Okay, let me think about this. Because I can get my Leech Seed ticking onto that Corviknight slot. Reflect wears off. I don't really need a Reflect up. I don't really need a Light Screen anymore either. I think he's just going to go for a... I'm going to go for a Leech Seed here. And I think I'm just going to Hard Switch in my Corviknight again. And just restart the whole thing. I just don't need to throw away this Grimstone right now. There's absolutely no reason to throw it away. Because as it stands, he can't really do that much with the Melodic against this Trevenant. And I don't know what the last one is. I wonder what the last one is, depending on how he's playing that. Because I still think we have +2 defense on our Trevenant. And also, if he ever gets a KO with something, he's going to withdraw. Is it going to be Dracovish? Yep. That's great. Great Tokish. Nightshade into... Yep, perfect. So we didn't need to just fodder health on that Grimmsnarl. And that's really good. I'm curious how I should be playing this. Because there's still Trick Room turns. Kind of want to go for... We'll see. The fact that I have Leech Seed up on that guy is really, really nice. He's going to start taking out... I don't remember if I put Pain Split on that Dusclops. It's like Will-O-Wisp, Bulldoze, Trick Room. It might be Pain Split. Oh, it's Nightshade. Will-O-Wisp, Trick Room, Bulldoze, Nightshade. So he's going to eventually just die. I still think we just got to go for the Leech Seed then. Onto the Dracovish and try and win the game. And no reason to roost yet. Might as well just go for a bulk up. He might be able to take the Corviknight out, but like I don't think that this opponent can actually take out the Trevenant from here. That's like the thing. I don't think he can take the Trevenant out. You totally nuke the Trevenant if you want. Unless he's going to try and nuke the Corviknight, which totally can happen too. I don't know if Corviknight goes down after a +1. But like the double seeds is pretty pog. So we're at +1 defense versus a Vicious Ren that's not doing double. We'll see. Crunch. Okay. Yeah, at least I'm too thick. I'm gonna like restore more health than that. And my Corviknight gets to thrive. Look at that double take. You're gonna have to switch out that Dusclops for Melodic. Don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't know. Did I ever get my Harvest back? That's never lucky. It's been like 3 turns. Can I get my Berry back? I want it. I don't just do these things for funsies. I actually think I'm going to Horn Leech this Dusclops, expecting to be Melodic. Because he's going to expect me to protect. So he's either going to be switching... Yeah, I think he's switching a Melodic for Dusclops. Oh, he's just staying in. Wow. He went there. He thought I was going to protect. Either way, that's fine. I'm going to take a free Roost. And he's locked into Crunch now, so that thing's completely useless. Big Roost. And if he triggers me again, that's not the sauce, because you literally have a Choice Scarf on the board. Horn Leech is busted. Nightshade, go for it. We got the good moves right now. We can just chill. As long as we cover the Melodic switch, we're in a good spot. And he's just going to take more Leech Seed damage every single turn. It'd be really nice if I could get my Berry back. Like, I have no Berry right now. This is a Harvest Trevenant, correct? It's like Lamau Frisk. Is it Frisk? No. It's totally Harvest. I think we're going to be able to get this one. The little grindy team. Going to be able to grind its way out. Let me just make sure I'm Harvest. Yeah, I'm Harvest. Like, may create another Berry. You know, these healers and these Harvest procs, they hate me today. Yeah, I'm at full. There's no reason to protect here. The Dusclops is the one that he wants to switch out too. If he wants to switch out the Dracovish, like, that's such a low-powered Dusclops turn. We're gonna do Nightshade? Switch out your Dracovish and Nightshade? Yeah, the DC on ranked, he's going against me, first of all. He's using my rental team, and he has the audacity to rage quit after getting outplayed using my own team. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this team. Are you guys going to go climb the ranked ladder? What would you change about this team? What do you think about Chansey in this team? And especially the Trevenant as well. What do you think about the Chansey-Trevenant combo? Let me know what you guys think about this team in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.